Let's freaking go. Look, you get a microphone.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Xavier, fly around, knock them out if they come your way. Deebo Atkins, tell the lovely people of Power Hour LSU more about you.
I'm originally from Jonesboro, Louisiana, but moved to Summer Creek my senior year. And then, I'm a person that just love football and just love like being myself and like being like around godly people.
There you go. And you're coming in to play right away. That seems to be a mentality that you have.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't want to be that average freshman just to say, I went to LSU and just never like did nothing. I want to be like, I made an impact. I did something. So that's why, like, me just working my way up from special teams all the way up just as a freshman, it mean a lot to me because I want to make sure I be like an All-American or something.
So what was life like growing up for you in small town Louisiana?
Life for me, man, it was hard, bro. Like, growing up in small town Louisiana, obviously, it's a lot of poverty. It's not a lot of like good things to do besides getting in trouble and stuff like that. So it was just me. It was just like mostly like staying focused and stuff like that, making sure that I could really just get something out of life instead of going to jail or worse than that. You feel me? Because I was like death or something. So it was just like for me, it was just like making sure that I actually get something out of life, like all the hard work and the dedication. So
was there a moment where you're like, "Guy, I don't need to go down and go down this path"?
It's just when my friend had died, in the car crash, and it was just like life that short, life precious.
Wow.
And then recently my brother getting killed, so I was just like, yeah, I most definitely got to be the difference maker. I most definitely got to be the first one to go to a college and actually graduate. I most definitely got to be the first one in the family to be like, I broke this generational curse. So just, a lot of people dying in life and stuff like that I was close to and loved, just them passing away, it just showed me like life ain't no joke. It could be taken any moment, so you got to take advantage of it. Ain't nothing on premise. Ain't nobody life's premise. So it's just little stuff like that. It's crazy because like, somebody passing away, especially somebody you deeply cared about, it's just crazy because like you'll never get to see that person again. But then also you got to know like before they left, you got to know what type of terms I was on. When my brother left, we was on great terms. Like, I'm talking about great terms. He always called me after the game, what you did, like, you get this, I'm going to pay you. Like, so it was just, like, great bond. So it's just the little things, though. But
you're going to carry that with you on the field. He's always going to be with you.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And like I said to today, he's still with me. It might not hurt that I get to physically see him, but he left something on this earth. He left his son, Lennox, Atkins, Emori Atkins. And so it just shows that I got something left for him and that I got to make sure that he okay. That's why, but this like, with the opportunity with football that God done blessed me with, I have a chance to take care of his son before his son even reach teenage years. So that's why that's why I always tell people like, bro, I don't want to be no average freshman that did this and that. I want to make like, damn, this kid actually got talent. Like, we just work his ass to death and stuff and more. This kid will be a first-round draft pick or.
Let's go.
You feel me? From like football-wise, I just started playing football like my 8th grade year. Like I'm really like fresh to football. So
okay.
I just started playing football my 8th grade year. I was always a basketball kid thinking I was going to the NBA.
Let's go.
So it was just like grinding every day, working out. It's just, kind of slimmed up right now because we came off a 14-game win streak, in Texas. Playing the state, but finna get back right. So I just started lifting weights every day. Just started taking football more serious. And then my freshman year, I had a decent freshman year for me to be a freshman. Then my sophomore year, that's when all hell broke loose. And it's like, damn, this kid really got potential.
Let's go.
And so I started going to camps. I started getting my first offer was by Blake Baker, our defensive coordinator in LSU and Missouri. And I had committed to them because I love Blake as a coach. Because when you got that coach that believes in you, that like the first one to offer you and believe in you when you ain't got the stars yet, it just showed me right there that he actually seen something in me that I could be somebody in his defense or be one of his players. So when he offered me, I was just like, that's the type of coach I want to be around. Because at the time, nobody didn't know who's like Jonesboro, Louisiana native Xavier Atkins was. So when Blake did that, it was just like, okay, I believe in this kid. And it was just like, okay, you need to go there because if he could offer you right now, just imagine what he gonna do once you get up there to that level. So I just feel like it was just all the time. So I committed to Missouri and everything. So it's just been ever since that commitment.
And it just felt like it was meant to be. Baker goes to your dream school, and next thing you know,
I kind of felt like Blake was gonna come back, especially after the season that the defense had. I was just like, man, they need like, because at first when they fired Blake, I'm like, what they fired him for? Like he was one of the best person on the staff. And so, when we had the season we had, I was like, most definitely am I going to bring – because, he had a great season at Missouri. So it was just like one of the best things that Brian Kelly did this offseason, getting defensive people from Louisiana that know what it means to play and coach at LSU. Like Blake, his wife is from his wife played at LSU. Corey Raymond, he born and raised in BR. That's how he got some of the best DBs to come to BR because he know what it's like there. He like mentoring them, like all that, because he know what it means to play at LSU. Like no shade to no other coaches, but I don't think they cared about LSU how Louisiana people care about LSU. You think about it, you grew up in Louisiana, that's all you hear about. That's the biggest school in the state. So LSU means a lot. Like you going to LSU, that's like you already in the NFL in Louisiana. So that's why I was just like, man, you got to get people that want to be at LSU. Like besides the business, like college business, you need people that's embedded in Louisiana. That's why Corey Raymond, Jake on the safeties coach,
Olsen, yeah,
the recruiters, Sherman, Jordan, like all these people Belton, what's his name from Westmont?
John Randall Belton, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you need people from Louisiana because when Louisiana kids get there, they know how to mentor them and guide them because they done been through like the Louisiana stuff. You feel me?
I know. I love that attitude.
Yeah.
I want to run through this brick wall right now.
Yeah. It's a mindset thing, bro. Like people get caught up in social media days and forget that the grind is actually real. Like hard days still gonna come. Like you go on Instagram, everybody see all the likes and all the checks that I have and stuff, but they don't see the hard work and dedication or the sacrifices I made. Like moving all the way from Louisiana to Texas and then leaving your family behind. That's a sacrifice. That's life sacrifices.
And that's what happened, right? You made this. Why specifically did you make this move?
It was best as a player because like, you know, playing in like two-way football, it's not gonna get it.
Right.
It's not gonna get it. I don't care what nobody say. You can go to the state champion game every year, but once you get on that level with them big offensive linemen and all of that, you're gonna get mind blowing. You're gonna be behind. But if you go out there to Texas, they already got 6'6" offensive linemen and 6'6", 350-pound linemen that can move, just like DeSoto, that lineman. So it just shows. Yeah. It just shows, like, bro, like Texas football is on a whole different level when it comes to football. Like the stuff that we do in the off season is like how our football program ran that on Summer Creek football, Summer Creek High School. It's totally like LSU. Like when Frank Wilson and Matt House came, the former defense coordinator came to our school. That's like y'all practice just like a tackle circuit every day. Like every period we doing run fits and all that type of stuff. It's just like college, like the weight room. We look before school, after school, then we go to practice. So it just shows what type of competition Texas is on, what type of mindset they approach it like they in the NFL and college already. So that's why Texas kids not better than Louisiana, but they more advanced. Louisiana kids got that dog in them, but the Texas kids more organized. They more advanced because what their coaches put in them through high school.
In the facilities.
Literally.
It's absolutely insane.
The support system, too. Man, Texas support system is a whole nother. Like the fan, we playing at least like 4,000 people every Friday, literally.
Well, let me just say this. I'm happy you didn't go to Texas A&M or you didn't go to any of those other schools. You came back to the freaking booth.
Yeah, it was just like, you know, being out there, you know, I feel like every player going to feed into it because it's recruiting. So everybody gonna entertain it. It's just when you getting recruited, you like that type of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Like if recruits be like that, they lying. Cause I liked it. Like it's fun, but at the same time though, I just knew I'm a Louisiana kid. I love LSU. I remember staying up with that game was up late when they the 2019 Nationals.
Yeah,
that's
Clemson.
like the 12-1, huh?
Yeah.
I was up watching the game. I remember telling myself because I was in my grandma's room. I said I'm a play at LSU, but I was just saying it just because how excited I was. I was like, dang, that's in BR. Like that's right down the road. It's like I was like I can go play there, and so then it's just crazy how everything played out. Like man, like with Blake coming, it's just like everything played out perfectly.
Well, I want to let you in on a little something here. The last person to sit here and do an interview with me at this show about where we're sitting right now was a guy, I think you've heard of him before. His name's Patrick Queen.
Yeah.
So this could be destiny. That could be you.
That's what everybody, you know, I think people compare me like the Devin White on Patrick Queen a lot. Yeah. They like the sideline speed, that's Devin White, and then the aggression that I approach is like Patrick Queen. And you know, me and Patrick Queen got similar stories. Yeah. Both from small. Devin White, we both from small towns, come from small football. But just me, I just changed up a little bit my senior year. But we both come from similar backgrounds. Being Dowdy coming to high school, which I was a four-star on 3 on Roberts and on ESPN, but like on 247, like how they doubted Patrick McQueen.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so it was just like, man, Patrick Queen most definitely got on similar backgrounds though for sure. I always watched them. Like I remember I was watching the Ravens versus versus the Texas. I was like, yeah, I'm not a Ravens fan, but it's just supporting LSU though.
PQ, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm going for the Ravens. Then the Ravens end up winning, and then everybody's in the house mad at me because everybody a Texas fan now in Texas for sure. So yeah.
Well, let's go.
I gotta throw that gig 'em down.
Yeah, you got to gig him down too. There you go. I like it. Life is so different now for PQ, and he and I talked about this briefly. But now with the NIL and transfer portal, it's a whole different world, man. How have you approached that?
I always be like, how I look at it. It's not good to get the money that you deserve, but also you shouldn't let it make you. It should determine your destination where you want to go play college football, because then you going somewhere where the defense might not fit you, where the coaches may not actually just want to just play you for what you could be, but they're gonna play you because what they think you could bring, and then you don't fit into that defense. Now you like, oh, now I gotta hit the portal. But if you just would have went where you fit the defense and where it fitted you, the money would have came when you got on the field, because your performance was going to get you paid. No matter what nobody say, your performance was going to get you paid. Why you think Jaden Daniels' draft on stock went up? Because look how he played his senior year. He went from not being a first rounder to like the second pick in the draft.
Yeah, second, third.
He's gonna be the second
five.
quarterback to come out, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's all about your performance. So it's people be like, "Oh, I'm going with the money." No, you need to go where the defense fits you at. Because where the defense fits you at, that's where the NFL people gonna look at you. That's how you gonna get paid. Literally, that's why I didn't let it make me. I ain't tripping about not getting paid thousands of dollars coming. Because guess what? Once I step on LSU field and I do what I need to do, that's when the money gonna start to flow. You feel me?
No, take care of business, man.
You all got but ain't nobody finna.
No, not only take care of business, stand on business.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, what people be forgetting, okay, I see if you like the number one player coming out of high school, that's different. You feel me? Because your potential is crazy, because there's a million kids coming out of high school. So if you number one, they see something in you for sure. But the thing is, though, is what you gonna do when you get on that college field. That's why, you got, like I said, you just got to go somewhere where the defense really fits you. Like with Blake defense, that I think was like a 4-3, 4-2. Playing that weak side linebacker, that's perfect for me. I'm like, what, 6 feet? I ain't gonna. I'm like 200 even right now with no body fat. But when I put that weight on, I'm just gonna be good being behind that on 3-tech or 4-tech.
There you go.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that 4-3 defense gonna fit me, where I'll be able to move sideline to sideline without taking on just crazy blocks and stuff like that. Me just stopping the run game in the space and stuff like that. Me running with the second receiver, putting, and you feel me. So that's why I'm glad Blake came back, because the defense fit me now more.
It seems like you're a football nerd.
Yeah.
Because I heard you say 3-tech, 4-tech. For those that don't know, that's outside the guard, the defensive tackle alignment. You know ball, man.
Yeah, you most definitely got to know your ball, because these days, bro, you got to know what you're doing. That's why people don't be getting on the field, because they think it's about the weights and all, but it's actually about knowing that playbook. Because you know that playbook, you good, because it's gonna help you out in certain situations. Like the biggest thing that I had to learn about Louisiana football and Texas football, the way how they teach you how to play football, like the fundamentals, the small things, why you need to shed in, or why you need to come low or come on straight down the line and stuff like that. It's just a little thing. That's why I'm telling you, if Louisiana schools could get that organized and become a football program, man, bro, we'll have some of the best players in the nation.
Right,
literally.
it would go to another level.
Cause me, I'm raw. I'm going to Summer Creek, I was raw. But leaving Summer Creek, I actually know some stuff. But it's just because Louisiana, you playing raw football, especially at 2A and 3A level.
Right.
You playing backyard football. But once you get to that 5A, okay, you getting some type of competition, but it's not as organized as Texas, though. That's the thing about Texas. The coaches actually up there to 5:30 to 11:30 leaving. That's how serious they take it out there. And if we had coaches, more coaches dedicated like that in Louisiana, man, Louisiana be the best football state, no doubt.
Few more for you. Craziest NIL story you've heard from another recruit?
I really haven't heard nothing too crazy, but I did hear, a running back got paid $60,000 just to commit in the 2023.
Just to commit?
Yeah,
not even sign the dotted line, just to commit $60,000.
And he didn't even go there. That's crazy.
He didn't even go there.
But yeah, that's crazy. But it just shows the rankings. They believe in rankings too much, and especially when you get to the college, they think it's gonna just be the same thing. Heck no. Only person that I say that lived up to his ranking was Perk.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, he's special.
Perk lived up to his. Like, for him to be a freshman, he didn't even get there in his own winter. So that just shows you right there, it was his mentality what got him on the field. His speed. Think about it. That's what you know Perk for, his speed. His ability to the track down. So, yeah.
I love it, man. Xavier Deebo Atkins. Do you prefer to be called Xavier or Deebo?
I like calling Deebo on the field, but like through like stuff like this, call me Xavier because you know I'm just like y'all. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
yeah.
I like to be called Xavier and stuff like that.
And where did Deebo come from?
Oh man, it's just being crazy on the field, taking people's stuff, like just
Deebo.
being crazy, just doing Deebo stuff on the field. When you see me on the field, like on film, you be like, yeah, this cat here crazy.
You believe you're going to come out here and take care of business?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I always stand up business. I told myself, you know, when I transferred to Summer Creek, I told myself I was going to leave as one of the best players in Texas, and what I did.
You did?
Yeah, so I just stood on business.
Because there was probably people in your corner saying, don't do this.
Yeah, it was a lot of people like, oh, yeah, he not gonna do what he did at that big school, what he did at Jonesboro. Then coming out, I was for the finals for Mr. Texas Football, and I got beat by a couple of votes. I think like 6 at that.
That's crazy.
So it just shows you how I stood on business coming out there. So that's why I don't really just pay attention to what people think. I just handle my business when it's time to, for sure.
What's your favorite play on any of your huddle tapes?
I think it's the first one. I like when the first play first start.
Break it down for us.
My junior or senior year.
Senior year, your latest huddle tape that you released, right? Because you got to cut it yourself.
I ain't gonna fake. It's a lot of them. Let me see. I think that big hit I got, like dude was running towards the sideline. I just cleaned him. He told me don't. He was like trace but slow. Like play A gap to B gap or something like that. So I'm just really just tracking. But it's like the dude was running towards the sideline. And he was trying to get out, and then I just like suplexed him, like picked him up, and like it was like the coaches took him out the game after that hit.
We do a lot of film breakdowns here on PHL.
Oh yeah, did you see my senior film yet?
Yeah, I've watched it.
I think the linebackers that we brought in, me and Davon, because Tyler a safety for sure.
Okay, you think he'll play safety?
Yeah, I think Tyler play like a nickel role, like a Robert safety hybrid linebacker.
Yeah,
that's what I see Tyler. I think, but Devon, he a middle guy. I'm a weak side guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the linebackers that we brought in this year gonna be good.
I like Keys a lot. I really do.
Yeah, Keys nice. He's underrated.
There you go.
Most definitely.
All right. Xavier Deebo Atkins. Go follow him on social media.
I'm going to show my Instagram right here.
All right, go ahead. Show it to you. There you go.
That's me right there.
There you go. Check him out.
All right, there you go.
All right.
Appreciate y'all having me on here.
Okay, we always do this at the end of every conversation. We always give one good let's go. So into the camera right now, give me your best let's go.
I can't do that. Let's go.
Let's go.
Can't do that.
He's coming, baby.
Yes,
Let's go. Big thanks to Xavier Deebo Atkins. As you can tell, I'm still battling an illness, so we haven't been doing as many live streams lately, but you know the live stream schedule. And, of course, we have more interviews. They are floating in your face right now. It is Power Hour LSU. Boom!